Hey Spartan fans, my name is Trevor Rich and welcome to this week's edition of the MBU Men's Basketball Coaches Show. I'm alongside head coach Taylor Jarvis. Fans, the Spartans are 12-6 heading into this week, 7-4 in the Heart of America Conference, which ties you, coach, for third place with a bunch of teams in that league.
Yeah, so competitive league. We've known that going into it. We've gone through a patch here of some tough games. We've had a few really close losses. But we're lined up to finish really well. I've loved what we've done on the defensive end. Some of these losses have, shown us some of the things we need to work on. I think we've done a really good job on the defensive end. Our offense is going to continue to progress and get better. So I really like the spot that we're in, and I feel like we're going to hit our stride here and peak at the right moment.
It's a tough conference, and you're in a good spot, certainly, as you are in the dead of conference play right now. Last week, the Spartans went 1-1, a victory over CMU here, and then on the road, a very, very tight loss at William Penn.
Yep.
Something I wanted to highlight last week, though, is Drew Kegaris, a 16-point, 10-rebound double-double, the first of his career against the Eagles, and Austin Lewis, a season-high 19 points last week as well against the Eagles.
It's great to get production from both those guys because we need a little bit of scoring from both of them. They're both really reliable pieces. Austin's in his last year. It's his senior year, so I know he wants to go out on top. And then Drew, redshirt freshman. This is first year really playing college basketball as he redshirted last year. Man, he's got some great intangibles. He has a great career ahead of him. That's some of the stuff that I'm so excited about. The foundation that we're building here at Missouri Baptist with our players, some of the young talent that we have along with the old talent, and some of our returners. So those guys are great players. They listen well, and they stepped up to the challenge in both those games, and we needed more production.
Drew's someone I'm really excited to see his development with you guys over the next few years. And I mean, not only can he shoot the three ball, but he had a pretty huge block in that game against the Eagles. Well, so defensively, He's stepping up his game.
He's sneaky athletic. He's a good athlete.
He is a good athlete. It'll be fun to watch him and the other guys. And then Saturday at William Penn, very tight game. It looked like Javarius Moy was back in play for you guys. Was it good getting him back?
It is. They're still lingering. He's got his toe injury that he has going on right now. So it was lingering a little bit. He's getting better each day. We're hoping that we can increase his minutes. He was on a minute restriction. That game will be on a minute restriction the next two games. He's our leading scorer, so, without him, we miss a little bit of firepower. It's great to have him back. He had some lightning in a bottle, some instant offense at times that helped us. But, man, it was a great atmosphere. I was really excited to go up there. The last time we went up there was my first year as an assistant, so 7 years ago. And it's a fun place to play because they pack it out. The gym's right on top of you. It's a competitive atmosphere. I thought our guys handled it really well, and we were right there at the end to have a chance to win it. And those are championship atmospheres. So for us to be able to go up there, compete that way, William Penn just beat the best team in our league, statistically, Graceland, and they're a really good program too. Shout out to William Penn up there. But for us to be able to do that in a championship environment, it shows, what we can do when it comes to postseason or towards the end of the season when things start getting tight. But that was a coin flip of a game. It could have gone either way if there were a few more possessions. I thought it could have gone our way there at the end.
You guys were right there, 3-point game. And like you said, it really just shows you that you guys do belong at the top of this league.
Yeah. I was looking at today, at Graceland, our largest loss was by 13 points. And, it was 60-61 with 3 minutes left. So it was a close game. I thought Peru State kicked our butts. That's the only game where I thought that we got our butts kind of kicked. But our average loss is by 6 points. So everything's right there. We've been competing. Our guys are right there to give us a chance to win every game that we've played. So overall, that's where you want to be, especially at this time, middle of the season, building into postseason, is that your team competes. You've found ways to win close games, and you've experienced some of the other stuff you've learned from some of the losses. So great spot for us right now.
Let's shift gears to this week. So 2 home games, Spartan fans, be sure to come out to the SRC. Wednesday night, we have the Heston Larks coming into town. They've actually won 2 straight games.
Yep.
Coach, it's a non-conference opponent here in the middle of conference play. Can you give us a little preview for that matchup?
So they're a motion-based team, 5 out. They like to shoot the 3 ball, play a little bit faster than what we usually do. It'll be a good challenge for us. They've competed in a lot of their games. They've it's their first year as an NAI program. They were a JUCO. So coach over there is building, and he's got those guys competing in the game. They've had a wide variety of where they're traveled and scheduled. So it should be a good game, competitive game. That's a game for us that, it's our last non-conference game, so we need to finish our non-conference schedule off with a win here, especially right here in the middle of conference play. But it should be a great game. Would love to get the Spartan fans out there to support us. I thought we had a great atmosphere these past 2 games against Peru and Central Methodist. So really appreciate everybody just coming out, make a little bit of noise, and getting rowdy in the SRC.
And it's a special environment when the Spartans are here at home, 6-2 record this season. So certainly there is a home court advantage. So Spartan fans, if you can, we'd love to see you come out and support the guys. Coach, from top to bottom, Javaris Moy, 18.3 points per game. You talked about him as your leading scorer. Then you go down the list to even Preston Fortner, who's averaging 9.6 points per contest and a team high 56 assists. So you're getting production from top to bottom here in your lineup.
Yep.
Who's someone, would you say, that's been giving you guys an extra spark lately as we've been playing in Heart of America play in January?
So it kind of is dependent on games. Tyson Williams, I thought, stepped up, especially on the defensive end. He, we were joking about it, the Central Methodist game. I think he had 0 points in that game, and we were like, man, he's one of the most productive 0-point players that's been on the floor, just because he does a lot of the other little stuff. And I think Isaiah Dixon makes a lot of winning plays, even though statistically, I think he's averaging around 5 and 5 on the year. But we have a lot of guys that buy into sacrificing individual success for team success. It's part of the reason why we've been so successful, and every game has been tight and close. And even if we have a few guys missing, in the beginning of the year we had some guys hurt, and we've had a few guys in and out of the roster and lineup, the guys are unselfish, and they want to make sure that they put their best foot forward or step up if they need to play a few more minutes or a few less minutes. Ty Elder's a guy that he's had some games where he's had 20 minutes and hit some big-time threes and has played some great defense, and then has had some smaller roles in some games. So I think it's just dependent on the game. I think we have about 6 guys that are in that 3 to 9 point range that on any night could give you 15 points. If they step up and get those shots, opportunities.
You have a ton of depth, and it seems like every game it's somebody new that's stepping up for you. And that, to me, Coach, is a testament to your development and, the care you're putting into your players and how they develop long term.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. That's something that's a cornerstone of our program is development, relationships, communication. I want to empower our guys to be able to have leadership and a voice in our program, to have direction of their individual success as well as their team success. And then from a skills aspect, I'm big on that side. I want our guys to be confident, continue to work on their game, continue to grow. I want to recruit high school guys. We signed Will Salonis out of Holt. He's one of the top 20 players, state of Missouri. So I'm really excited to get him in as well and start to develop him to have another point guard that can take over for Preston Fortner. And he's got a lot ahead of him, but it's not just me. My staff is really built into building relationships, building these players up, making sure that they're prepared for every opportunity that they're going to get moving forward. And, one guy that I think is going to keep getting better is Alex Weinholt. He's a guy that he's a redshirt freshman, and he's going to have a great career here, but I really believe that he's going to finish the year strong and have some really productive games, even if it's 10 minutes to 14 minutes off that. He's a guy that I think is going to take some strides here in these next couple weeks.
You're building a great foundation, and that's really exciting to see where the Spartans are going to continue moving forward. I mean, you're already there in this season. You're right in the thick of conference play, and you're at the top of the league standings. But Spartan fans, I'm telling you, Coach Jarvis, he's building a great program here, and the Spartans are here to stay.
Yep.
Let's look ahead on Saturday to wrap things up. The Park Pirates are coming into town here at the SRC, 8-10 overall on the season, 5-5 in hard play, so they're right in the thick of it as well.
Yep.
They do struggle a little bit on the road. They're 1-5, so home court advantage will be pretty nice here at the SRC. Can you just give us a little preview for the Park game on Saturday?
So Park used to be in the AMC back in the day, and their coach has been there a long time. He gets those guys to play really hard. They're really competitive. They'll press a little bit. They'll run and jump. They'll trap. They show bodies. off that. For us, it's going to be handling the highs and lows and the runs of that game and making sure that we control the tempo and we get the shots that we want to take, and that they have to match our energy on the defensive end and not the other way around. We want to be the aggressors, and we want to set the tone on both ends of the floor. Should be a great game. Anybody in the middle of the heart is a very competitive team. They've beat some good teams this year, but for us, that's a game that is a must-win for us moving forward. We play a lot of the Missouri schools, and that's our pod. We have to finish out beating our pod, so beating these Missouri schools and make sure that we finish out strong to set ourselves up to have the best seeding possible for postseason. So home conference games, there's no more options of losing those. It's all about trying to find a way to win that thing, no matter how we get it, if it's ugly or if it's pretty. We got to find a way to do that.
Find a way to get it done.
Yep.
2 big opportunities for the Spartans this week. Coach, we thank you for joining us on this week's edition of the MBU Men's Basketball Coaches Show. Just another reminder, Wednesday night, 7:30 here against the Larks of Heston, and then Saturday, 4 o'clock p.m. against the Park Pirates. Spartan fans, we hope to see you there.